In this video, I'm going to be going over why I believe the Vikings are sitting atop the NFL with a 4-0 record through 4 weeks of the NFL season. This is due in large part to their amazing quarterback play by Sam Darnold, their offensive play calling, and their defensive play calling. Between Kevin O'Connell and Brian Flores, they have this team in prime position to make the playoffs and be a Super Bowl contender. In this video, I'm going to be going over their success. So on this play, what you're going to see is this little bunch formation right here by the Giants receivers. You're going to see Wan'Dale Robinson in motion, double move, Malik Neighbors, clear out route. That's all the play is. It's a screen play. Very easy to break down. Now, the defensive side of the ball is what we're going to focus on. All right. You're going to see quarters. You've got Stephon Gilmore, Harrison Smith. You've got Cam Bynum, and then Byron Murphy. Then you've got 6 rushers is what we're showing, but we're dropping 2 back. All right. He's not going inside, but Josh Metellus is kind of staying where he's at. You know, this is his zone. Okay, so that's what we have on defense, all right? And what you're going to see is everybody on this side of the field, right? All 4 of these guys are going to automatically diagnose screenplay, okay? You see as soon as the motion starts, all 4 of them are, well, Byron Murphy doesn't have to, but we're all looking at the motion, right? We're all noticing screenplay. He's going to come in and sit behind this bunch. We know this is going to be. Everybody adjusts accordingly. All right. We have Byron Murphy. He's coming down. He's going to be this contain. You have Cam Bynum. He's coming down here. This contain. Metellus is going to be your point man. These guys are containing an inside, an inside bounce, an outside bounce. We're limiting that. There's going to be none of that with this contain. And then Van Ginkel is running vertical, maybe disrupt the play. Okay. Now, what I want you to notice is this very subtle shift from Van Ginkel, right? Here comes the motion. Back foot goes, front foot goes. He moves about 2 inches towards this sideline, and I think that's what is ultimately what changes this play from being a tip pass or maybe a completed pass into an interception pick 6. So you see the shift, keeps his vertical rush, makes an incredibly athletic play on this ball, interception, pick 6. Pretty much sealed the game if it wasn't already sealed by this point. So here's the clip in full time. And I just want, everybody who watches this video to know how good this Vikings defense is and how much they fly under the radar, right? You've got game changers all over the field in Van Ginkel, Harrison Phillips, Jonathan Grenard, who they just signed. You've got Bynum, who's a decent safety. Metellus has some physical intangibles. Harrison Smith, Stephon Gilmore. You have game changers. You don't have superstars. You don't have game wreckers. You have game changers. And this is what Brian Flores' defense. Wow, that's a mouthful. Brian Flores' defense is thriving in is this underrated role and being able to be chaotic and crazy. And that's where we're seeing this defense thrive, is this controlled chaos, as I saw one reporter put it. This controlled chaos that is allowing this team to be so successful on defense, and Brian Flores has mastered it, and their play calling is great, and their talent is great, and their ability to just make plays as a defense, as a group. This chemistry on this team is great, and you see that when you watch a Vikings game and how dominant this defense is, and that's a big part into why they're 4-0. Quickly, I'm going to break down this very good play call from the Vikings offense here. It's 2nd and goal, and what we're going to do is we're going to bring in our big personnel. We're going to have 3 tight ends, right? 1, 2, 3. And we're going to run it right towards where we have the man advantage behind all the blockers. Not really. This is a play action, all right? You're going to have just this. You're having Aaron Jones just kind of plug up the middle, chop block whoever or not chop block, but, just mess up whoever he can. You've got this guy on the far side, this tight end. He's running just the same as CJ Ham, I believe, just an out route. And then you've got this guy who's doing a little whip route in here inside. So this is what the play looks like. Right? This is the block. And then another thing you have is this other tight end right here. And what he's doing is a block, delay, drag. That's the play call. And it's done perfectly. All right. A big key to the Vikings' success has been Sam Darnold's patience. All right. You're going to see when I play this video here, he's got one thing pretty much open already. And that's if he can, I'm making the the little sound effect with my mouth, if he can lob this perfectly into the breadbasket of 85 right here. But instead of trying to force a play where he doesn't have to, he lets this play marinate, mature into what it's supposed to be. All right, so I'll go ahead and let you see. And one thing I want to point out is this move splitting the rusher here to get out of and get his check release started and staying low, right? Whether it's done purposefully or not, staying low is throwing this guy off, and he's not able to flip his hips in time to make the coverage. You would think 45 has got this covered. He's running right at him. But no. He notices this guy's open. I'm going to run there, see what I can do. And then it's too late. And Sam Darnold, no pressure at all, not trying to escape the pocket, staying in, following his basic QB knowledge, stay in the pocket as long as you can, let your play mature. Exactly what he does, goes through all of his progressions, just makes the correct read, very easy throw, very good touchdown, very good play call, very good patience, very good everything from the Vikings offense on this play. So this is a play from the Vikings vs. Texans Week 3 game, and what you're going to see is just a really good route concept. It's a high-low concept, and then also just really good pocket patience from Sam Darnold, just being aware of, what is happening in the pocket, being able to keep his eyes downfield and feel the pressure around him, get out of the pocket, make the correct play. This is just what you want to see out of, this is your backup quarterback going into the season. Unfortunately, J.J. McCarthy gets hurt, and then now Sam Darnold's looking, it's crazy to say in 2024 that Sam Darnold is the probably top 3 in the race for MVP frontrunner. He's the only guy who has consistently every single week put up really good numbers and really good stats and led his team to a win. But so just to break down this play, what we're gonna see here is a high-low concept, right? You've got your low right here is your outside guy. All right, he's running just about 4-yard in, and then your high guy is Justin Jefferson running this route. So this is really weird, like pixelation. I don't know what's going on with this. Just ignore it. That's why I made the routes red. But you get the idea here. You've got number 4 here. He's coming into motion. He's slipping here. Then he's going to run like an angled Texas route. You've got your tight end up here. He's running a whip route out. And then Aaron Jones is running this swing route. All right. And on the defensive side of the ball, what we're going to see here is going to be somewhat of like a Tampa 2 flat route. So I'm going to go ahead and change it to blue so you can see what I'm talking about. We're going to have this guy. He's got up here. That's his. This guy's got right here, right? Safety, and then 3 linebackers, right, with 4 rushers. So that's what we're seeing here. And the defense does a really good job of cutting everything off, following their zone. So we're going to go ahead and roll the clip. You're going to see the motion here. And I want you to notice just how good this defense does trading everything off. You see, here's the Texas, swing route is covered, right? And this guy does a pretty good job on Justin Jefferson. It's not immediately open. Now, Sam Darnold can make the throw, maybe. It's just a risk. It's not perfect, right? So everything's kind of boxed, right? We see number 5 hold on to him, and then this guy kind of fill that gap. We see this linebacker here come down on this in route for Naylor, and then Sam Darnold, the pocket really never collapses. He's pretty much got a pocket the whole time, but he does a really good job of escaping, knowing, I want to throw this ball to my guy, Justin Jefferson, my star player. I want to throw it to him, but I want to give him enough time to get open. And that's exactly what he does by rolling out here and waiting and waiting and waiting for Justin Jefferson to find work and come back to Sam Darnold and really get wide open. And that's what he does. He's able to do that and find this opening and get out to his left. Actually, he gets out to his left. He rolls out. He finds the open man, gets the touchdown. And that's just what I mean by patience and play calling. It's a really good concept. The Texans do a really good job guarding it. But, this is what you want. You want your guy manned up, right, with you want Justin Jefferson one-on-one coverage with a safety, right? That's just what you want. And the Vikings just do a really good job of executing this play, especially Sam Darnold, especially Justin Jefferson, which I expect Justin Jefferson to do. This is going to sound great. I'm not crazy, but I expect him to do the right thing every single play because of how good of a player he is, right? But it really shows just the depth of how good this Vikings team is when you have guys like this firing on all cylinders, especially a guy like Sam Darnold, who has bounced around from team to team trying to find that, gain that knowledge and become a viable starting quarterback in this league. And look what he's doing in Minnesota for the Vikings. They're 4-0. They're ahead in their division. They're leading the NFC. And it's because of Sam Darnold. So what we're going to see from this clip is just a pretty meh concept from the Packers on this third down play. So we're going to see kind of like a fade route going outside. As you can see, the clip is still weird with my marker, but it is what it is. So we're going to see like this fade. He's trying to get outside release Romeo Doubs, but Stephon Gilmore just does not let him at all. Then we see a check release from Josh Jacobs. Does this, you see a check hitch route from Tucker Kraft. Then you're going to see like a post from Luke Musgrave. And then you're going to see this in route, right, from Christian Watson. So this is 3rd and 7. First quarter, you're down 14. And automatically, so what I'm seeing if I'm Jordan Love is they have six rushers. They're showing 6, right? We have 6 guys in the box, or we actually have 7 guys in the box. We're showing 6 rushers. Like, I might be getting pressure here. So he knows he's got to get this ball out quick. But then again, you're also thinking as a quarterback, like, it's 3rd down and 7. You're up. Am I really going to see this pressure or not? Knowing Brian Flores, I have no idea. So you got to be prepared to get the ball out quick. But when we realize after the snap happens, we're in Tampa 2. Now, if you know what Tampa 2 is, like, if I'm Jordan Love, I'm not thinking this is Tampa 2. All right, so what's happening is we're dropping Gilmore back, we're dropping Murphy back, we're dropping this guy back. He's going to actually not that far back. He's going to be right here. And then we've got these two of the 6, right, are linebackers, and they're dropping into coverage. Now, this middle linebacker has a lot to cover. His name is Kamu Grugier-Hill. I believe I'm saying that right. If not, oh well. So he's got about 15 yards to cover where he needs to be to guard, these routes by these Green Bay receivers, okay? So he's got, probably about 14, 15, 16 yards to cover what he needs to cover. Now, when I play the clip, all right, you're going to go ahead and see, here's the immediate drop back, right, from this linebacker, Grugier-Hill. He has to drop back so deep, so far, and I think Jordan Love already is like, okay, this is a no-go, right? This is his look here. All right, you see Stephon Gilmore. My guy's not getting separation. Take my eyes off of it. All right, and then he notices 54's got his hips open towards the post. He's going to go guard the post. It's coming here. I've got 54 right here. That leaves this window for Christian Watson to be open, right? That's what I would assume as a quarterback if I'm Jordan Love, right? This is what I've got open. I've got, as soon as I see 54 flip his hips, I've got this guy open as soon as he breaks away from this middle linebacker, right? This is the pocket that I've got to throw it in for the first down. Instead, this linebacker, Grugier-Hill, makes a really good play on the ball, knowing that he has deep safety help. Knowing this is Tampa 2, like, I don't need to worry about a post 30 yards down the field. I'm on the end. On the end, sorry. Now, this is an incredible throw if this guy stays with the post. This is a highlight reel that you're seeing all over ESPN, We're going to hear Chris Collinsworth. Jordan Love's looking a little Mahomey. I know he wasn't even calling the game, but don't even get me started about Chris Collinsworth. But, so yeah, I mean, this is a great throw, but an even greater play by Grugier-Hill. Grugier-Hill, no, I'm right. Grugier-Hill. And he just makes a really good play on the ball, and it's because of this random-ass defensive scheme from somehow we go 6 rushers, and then 2 deep safeties into Tampa 2, where we're showing 6 rushers, and then we bring back 2, and then not only are we putting a guy 15 yards back from the line of scrimmage, we're having him run there 3 seconds after the play. We also want him to flip his hips, have his head turn, looking for the ball on this in route. I mean, this just shows the level of brilliance that Brian Flores has and how good this defense is with him at the helm. Now, it's a risky defense, right? Because what you're leaving is potential for him to make a play, potential for Josh Jacobs to, turn up field, maybe get a first down. But you're risking that in, making this play, getting the ball back for your team, and really, I mean, I'm not going to say put the game away, because the Vikings did have some mistakes late in the game yesterday against the Packers. I guess it would be 2 days now from when I'm posting this. But, they had some mistakes, but they let the Packers get in it. But they still had the capacity to win. And that's what happens when you're a good football team. You find ways to win regardless of your situation. You win the game. You might be down 21-6 in the first quarter, and then, or you might see a team down 21-6 first quarter, second quarter, halftime. It's 21-6, and then you kind of see, oh, they made it 21-13 after they got the ball after kickoff, right? And then, oh shoot, they kicked a field goal. It's 21-16 now, and now they score another touchdown. It's 23-21, and the team that was up, by 15 points in the first half can't close out a game because they don't have that factor to win games. But the Vikings do. The Vikings can blow a lead. They never gave up the lead, but it was a close game. The Packers did a great job making it a close game. Jordan Love played his ass off, even though he had 3 interceptions. When they weren't interceptions, they were great reads, great throws. But the Vikings still managed to win, and that's just signs of a really good team. Now, that's going to wrap it up for today's video. Let me know if you want to see, more content like this, talking about success, talking about failure, like I did with the Bryce Young video. Just make sure you like and subscribe, comment what you want to see, and yeah, that'll be it from me today. Thank you guys.